What is going on, motivators? I hope you're doing well. We wanted to start putting together some little video series as we've getting a lot of questions about weight loss, how to maintain once you get to the size that you want, how to bulk up, how to cut, what to eat, all of that jazz. So we figured we might as well start making the series for this so that you guys can share it with the rest of the group and we can share it with everyone as well. So today let's talk about some ways that we can overcome emotional overeating. And we put together 4 pretty simple strategies for you. This is for those that feel like they have a never ending battle with the scale, those tired of gaining weight that stays with you forever. The cause of your weight gain might be emotional overeating. So you might be thinking, what exactly is that? Well, emotional overeating is a complex topic, but it has some elements that make it easy to recognize. Emotional overeating is defined as the compulsion to eat even if we're full. It tends to be a response to negative emotions or thoughts. It's also seen as a coping strategy for those who are under stress or who have suffered some sort of abuse. Food can often provide comfort for emotional eaters, but that comfort is only temporary. Emotional overeating can sabotage your diet and weight loss goals. If it can also negatively affect your health. Today, motivators, we are going to talk about some steps we can take today to stop this emotional overeating. So I'm going to dive right into it. So let's try these strategies. Strategy number 1, let's figure out our triggers. In many cases, emotional overeating is triggered by an event, thought, or feeling. If you can figure out your triggers, then it will be easier to take control of them and stop them from encouraging you to overeat. The most common triggers are stress and negative emotions. Other triggers can be difficult days at work, fights with your family or spouse, and issues with your friends or coworkers. For me, I noticed that during all of this craziness going on around us, I began finding myself with a pint of that Ben and Jerry's milk and cookies ice cream at least 4 to 5 times a week at night just before bed. I recognized that it came from trying to do everything possible throughout the day to keep our business operating the way we wanted it to, with the many hurdles that were thrown our way over the last 4 or 5 months. I quickly realized I was just eating it simply to eat, not because I wanted a quick sweet or it was something that I said, you know what, I'm going to have this at this time. I was just doing it. And I had no business putting that amount of sugar into my body, especially that often. It was a good month before I realized what I was doing. So yes, we all do it, and you're not alone in this. Strategy number 2 is to try and eat only when you're hungry. Yes, it sounds easy, but we want to try to switch our mindset and view food as purely fuel for your body and mind instead of viewing it as a constant source of comfort. This step will take time because changing your eating habits is challenging. However, you can take small steps to make dietary modifications. Learn to listen to your body and pay attention to real hunger pains. Strategy number 3, create alternative plans. For example, if you know that you overeat after a difficult meeting at work each week, then plan ahead and try to prevent it. Try substituting a more positive action that also brings you comfort or reduces your stress. By creating alternative plans that don't involve eating, you will be setting yourself up for diet success. For example, you can plan a long walk or get over to Motivate for a workout after work and to get rid of that stress. Instead of turning to your fridge and ice cream after a tough day like I did, you can break out the cards or play some board games. The key is to find other ways to deal with stress and negative emotions. And in strategy number 4, surround yourself with people who care. One of the main reasons many people turn to emotional overeating is because they feel like they don't have a support network. Do you feel alone and isolated? Well, you got to reach out to a family member or friends, co-workers, or others for help. Build a strong support network around you that can help you deal with negativity and stress. Find those whom you can call or visit without worrying that you're intruding or you're upsetting them. In turn, be open to offering them support as well. Explain to your friends or loved ones about emotional overeating so they can understand why you overeat. Discuss effective techniques that can motivate you to stick to a diet or exercise plan. And then they can remind you of these techniques when you need help without being authoritarian or critical to help you get back on track. You know, you can always turn to the Fit Fam if you need anyone to chat with. We're always here for you. Emotional overeating doesn't have to control your life. You can fight it and overcome it with strategies like the ones that we just listed out here today. If you have some personal strategies of your own, let us know. We want to hear about it. We want to be able to share those with the group. We want to hear about how you overcome overeating. If you're currently struggling, what are your triggers? What is going on and what is happening? Write it down, take a note of it, share with a couple friends, share with us. And as always, we're here for you guys. So hope you enjoyed that. Let us know, and we'll continue to keep rolling this thing out for everyone. And on top of that, we have our 20-pound challenge that's going to kick off here very soon. Send us a text, email, jump on the website so you can get signed up and get on your health journey today. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.